Hello, hello. Ay, hello, 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 hello. Alright. Whew. Let's see what I can do here. Something's like what is it? Dinging. I thought I put my phone on vibrate. Alright. I'm gonna try to continue this detective stuff. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Ah, ay, ay. Golly. Yummy. Alright. I think I left off. I had to make a connection of the people on the list. Some people were crossed out and some people were circled. What's up, Barry?
So who the hell am I talking to this time? The same operator Tanner from before?
Duh.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert.
Okay.
You remember, right?
Yeah.
Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed.
Mhm.
I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that.
Mhm.
But I did find something else.
What?
You could say that.
What?
You could definitely say that. I found stones.
Oh,
A
this is
bunch
the
of
grave,
stones
the graveyard.
lying there
Okay.
on
I
the
can step away for a
surface of the
second.
sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They
Good.
dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Desert graveyard, I remember.
Yeah, messed up, right? And
Yeah.
judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner.
Yeah.
Real young. Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Yeah.
Let me send you the files.
Okay, I was scared last time because I thought they were gonna show a picture of
Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Alright. Identify the body.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting
9
the
years old.
examination now.
Yes.
Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good.
So she must
No
have been
decay
in
or
the process of
disease is present.
losing her baby teeth, maybe.
Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Alright. Harry Jenkins, we saw that last time. He is dead. Can't see her. Alright. Yeah, we found out her name is, first name is Gabby. And her name was it Bruce? Yeah, it was Gabby Bruce. So, let's see. This one, Gabby Bruce. Let me turn my sound down in my head so I don't scream. Identify the body. It is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly
Stuff
what
is
it does.
connecting. I just don't
But
know
I need
how.
concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yeah. Okay, so it's this one.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner.
Mm-hmm.
Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here?
Mm-hmm.
And what's a connection to Connie?
Case.
Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay.
Okay.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Spence. We'll see if that name is on your magical list too.
Quentin Spence. See what we got. Oh, the list. Oh. Missing. Okay, so I gotta go back to the list here. Quentin Spence. Yeah, there he is.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does crossed out mean? Missing. Gabby Bruce is dead. Is this dude on here too? Oh, hold on. Who's Quentin Spence is missing. Yeah, here. What was this dude's name? Henry Jenkins. Is he on the list? Henry. Oh, okay. I remember asking for help last time, so I stopped here.
We know 3 people on this list so far. Connie Moore, Gabby Bruce, and Quentin Spence. Connie's name is circled, but the other 2 are crossed out. If I were you, operator, I would check the database to see if I can find a pattern there.
Connie Moore. Oh, he might be dead. Okay, let me see. Connie Moore. Oh, she's alive. Connie's is circled. Quentin Spence is missing, and Gabby Bruce is dead. But what does crossed out mean? Let me see something here. Okay, she's a nurse, single, 1962. She's alive, 29. She's short, 5'1". So, Gabby Bruce is 9. O negative. Gabby Bruce. O positive. Single, 1982. type 2. And then Quentin Spence. I wonder if I need a notepad or something. What the heck? What happened? There he is. Okay. He's A plus positive. 1935. Missing. Skin type 2. But the gender has nothing to do with it. Not the blood type. Skin type, I wonder? Skin type 2. 140 pounds. But Connie is... I might have to write this down. New York. Let's try... Alright. Gabby Bruce. Skin is type 2. Alright, let's see Connie. What Connie's skin type is. Connie Moore. Crossed out means, I wonder if that, because they have skin type 2. Let's try that. I mean, that's the only thing I could see. No. Single. 1982. Eye color blue. Okay, so it's not skin type. Alright, eye color. Quentin. I might need to, like, eye color brown. I don't know, I might be missing something, I don't know. What makes him similar to... So if I do... I might have to write stuff down, hold on. Connie Moore. Blue. But Connie is circled. Does crossed out mean missing or dead, maybe? Phone number. Okay, I wonder. Let me see this, list. Quentin Spence is crossed out. Gabby Bruce is crossed out. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I need to... I don't know. I might be stuck. Oh, they're both missing. It doesn't even say dead. It says missing. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones.
What?
God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What?
They found him buried in a lab coat. With some, you're never gonna guess.
What?
Floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder?
Yeah.
Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk, and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
What his name was?
There you go.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury. Similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Floppy disk 1. R&D 1, Dr. Spence. And floppy disk. I'm not gonna read all this, John. What is all this? It's research of some type. Floppy disk. Password. Open the second floppy disk. So R&D 1, Dr. Spence. Are they really gonna make me read all this? Okay. FMP 1138. FMP 1138. Okay. What is that?
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those 2 files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those 2 files open and see if you can do something with them.
Oh, I didn't see the second one. Okay, so FMP 1138 and then research 2. There is a key to unlock the potential. 6.7. As use Enian? What the hell? Can I like minimize this a little bit? They should... To unlock the... Was it 6? 6 letters? $105. Hold on. I'll use Indian. Oh! Oh! My brain is working. I have to write it out. Okay. To unlock the FILES, use colon 105 Indian 105 Indian 105 Indian. Okay. What is Indian? 105 Indian. Oh shoot. Ah! The music. If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer living and that I've been buried by the dry field desert like the other subject. A subject! I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was the head operations of the whatever facility. I'm running this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As for protocol, I would like to be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, posted of everything that we have done, supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming that you found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they should not crack the password. Perhaps they could not crack the password. This should open floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained. What's up? Welcome in. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have to stop the power. Do not be as cowardly as I was. We gotta go here.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here.
Okay.
I'll check it out first thing in the morning.
Alrighty.
Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies.
Oh my
Screw
God.
the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Alright, power off.
Look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Who's that? What if, like, I'm actually the bad guy? Like, that'd be crazy. I'm poking my nose around and someone doesn't like it. I figure this is not gonna go well for me. What is going on? I have a cat, apparently. Am I drinking? Like I'm laying down. And I'm going to bed? Evan's apartment. 6 a.m. Alright, taking a shower, I guess. For not being able to see, it's really, all those bodies at the graveyard are experiments. What, Mike?
Good morning, Evan. Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I am. It's this job. It can be a real killer.
That has nothing to do with me.
I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
I don't like how he said that.
Oh, right. Well, you know my wife, Evan. She's not exactly a social butterfly, is she? Bye, pal.
Okie dokie. Alright, what's up, Barry?
Operator Tanner, that you?
Yeah.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner.
What the heck?
Up in flames.
No.
And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole goddamn operator program.
What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Alright. Wonder how they Alright, somebody went in there. Okay. Oh, this is a long video. Okie dokie. Alright, so they went in there. Can I, like, fast forward it? Nothing's happening. What the heck? Alright, let me see if there's any way I can get this person. It just shows their back. I don't... Who is that? Unknown? They look like the guy who's in that car! Uh-oh. Alright, so... He goes in, he does the keypad. Can I see what's on the keypad? 104485 code. What do I have to do with that? Oh, okay. Camera is... I'm not seeing anything else. Prove it was arson. How do you prove it was arson? I'm just gonna let it keep playing. Person's in there like for like 4 minutes. There's nothing happening. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong thing again. Oh, I missed the question mark. How am I supposed to... What's in the bag? Jerry can. Oh!
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is
I thought it was a
Can
suitcase.
you get an ID on this guy?
I can't. It's no match.
Would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
I got you, fam. Um, 014485.
Let me see if this works.
Alright, sounds like it's opening for him.
Alright, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner! Let me see if I can find something useful.
Yeah.
Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility. While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend. Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, alright?
Find more info on an arsonist. I think he's the same dude that was, parking. It looks like the same dude. Bald head. Yep.
Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation? Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
What? What am I? What? Connie?
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient.
Huh.
Beats me. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
Oh, the UFO girl.
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer.
Okay.
I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking
So
around
she thought
here.
she was gonna abducted by aliens, but
The
she was
world's
really.
biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
She thinks she was abducted by aliens, but she was actually at an experiment facility that was experimenting on people. What? What is it? What is it, Hal? What's going on with Pendle? Oh, there's a mole? Okay. Alright, what's the plan? Mm-hmm. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Okay, I'm distracted. What does it say? So, we can sneak into the evidence room and access. We can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share the information. Okay. Okay. Okay, whatever. Alright. Alright, let's see how the heck we're gonna do this now. Sounds like I'm nervous. Alright, I'm getting up out my seat. Walking. I'm getting on the elevator. Sounds like I'm nervous. Alright, we might be here. What is that? Alright, it opened. Rub my hands together. Okay. Authenticate. Okay. Alright. I can't use the mouse, so help. Bro. How? For crying out loud. Okay. Hidden, false, or true. Confession. Hashtag avoiding pictures. So, I need to find what the redacted. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Okay, so it's being processed. So let me. What was oops. Storage unit change. Okay, I can list other cases false. Edit rights capability. Hashtag avoiding picture. Ring summary. Connie HDD. I need help. Look in the hidden column to see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. So I would need to look in the hidden column to see if you can find any. What's the hidden column? So what's the difference between Alright, let me I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Hold on. I'm so sleep right out. Any evidence from facility case that you can make visible again. So let's try if I could well, alright, let's see if we can go to the Jerry King. What the freak am I supposed to use? Has ethnic rights true? Can list history true? And this agent's case is true. Ethnic rights is true. Store true and true. I might have to look this up and come back to this editing another time. What the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna just end this here. Ciao. Alright. That was